Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about a situation that, if you play video games in any capacity, you know about this already, and it's something that is so common that you've probably done it yourself or to a teammate or to an enemy that you just didn't like that kept killing you and making you respawn over and over and over again. And of course that action would be teabagging, one of the most heinous crimes that you could ever commit as a gamer, and something that honestly and rightfully so should get you banned from any tournament that you do it in, and especially ones that you paid to get into. Like, come on. I mean, did you really think that I was going to say anyone who doesn't like teabagging is a snowflake? Because I mean, if you did, then yeah, you're right. Yeah, you are a snowflake if you don't like it. And especially if you start crying about it, and if you're like a tournament host, like the topic of today's video, and you end up banning somebody for doing it to a teammate, then you're even worse. So if you're confused, which I'm sure you are, let me offer a little bit more context into the situation. So a couple of weeks ago on Twitter, the word teabagging was trending, and it was pretty much a whole thread about people getting mad about how teabagging is like a form of harassment in the virtual world, which honestly just sounds like a bunch of BS. And at first when I saw it on the trending tab, I thought that it was like a joke, but then I remembered that it kind of sounded like, and I don't know if you guys ever heard about this story before, but when the metaverse came out and this whole VR thing started happening, a girl complained that she was sexually harassed and that her virtual boob was touched on her fake character by somebody in the metaverse. And she tried to say that she was gonna sue somebody, and she got all mad about it, and nothing ever happened. You want to know why nothing ever happened? Because it's a bunch of BS. Alright, like a majority of players now have grown up in Call of Duty and with Call of Duty Xbox lobbies, and after that, like literally nothing else is gonna phase you, especially not somebody grabbing your virtual boob or whatever it is, or especially teabagging, which was very prevalent and is still pretty prevalent in Call of Duty and in any FPS, like I was saying before. I mean, it happens in all games, Destiny, COD, Valorant, Apex Legends, anything, right? Like if your character can move up and down, I mean, pretty much teabagging exists, and if not, you're getting emoted on. But apparently doing stuff like that to a fallen teammate of yours can get you kicked out of a tournament. So there's this clip going around of this guy who's running an Apex Legends tournament, and while he's watching the tournament go on, he sees this player and he notices that he's teabagging what he thought was an opposing player, and so I guess he didn't want the toxicity in that lobby, and so he banned him. So what was actually pretty crazy about it was that he wasn't doing that to an enemy, he was doing that to his own teammate who died before him. And honestly, it's just a big overreaction to something so minor.
Twitch, the Terra Day, appreciate you sticking around. Yo, okay, Dilly is, Crazy Penguins is disqualified. I'm not taking that at all. Oh, he went over to the dead body that they just killed, and he went teabagged on the fucking death box. Absolutely not. Will not tolerate. Literally goes in fucking out of his way to jump on a death box to teabag it. Don't think so. I have a fucking pen and pad. Yeah, so we're here to create a safe space for all gamers, everybody, and that kind of stuff will not be tolerated. Yes, we will not take that. They're trying to say that that was his own teammate. Yeah, they're saying that he teabagged his own teammate. So it doesn't matter, folks. Like, when you're in a tournament, you're in a professional tournament. You can't be doing that. And something people need to really understand, like, you can't do that. Just like I'm telling you, you're going to tell me teabagging my own teammate is toxic. All right, so then this is where we're going to shut the lobby down at this point, because I'm not going to get into that one, because absolutely it is. Unfortunately, yes, disqualified, because yes, you cannot do that, folks. Sportsmanship, right? You cannot go and teabag your own teammates in any organized sports. So why would you come into an organized tournament and go and do something like that? So no, you cannot teabag your own teammates, or anybody for that matter. Do not teabag teammates in the future. Just because you can hide behind this and get to use this little thing, you're not going to do that in the real world, so don't do that.
Okay, so now that you've seen the clip, like, honestly, a really big overreaction, like I said before, but then he starts to use the excuse that, you can't teabag your own teammates in, like, a professional setting, and bro's just talking like he's in the NBA right now, like he's, like, the commissioner of the NBA, and he's trying to set some ground rules, bro. Like, first of all, this is, like, an Apex Legends tournament that, at most, anybody could win, like, $1,000, right, or a couple $1,000, right, if they're even playing for that much. Like, I mean, yeah, you might not be able to teabag your teammate in any professional sports, but that's because it's kind of hard to do it in real life. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever teabagged somebody in real life. It's like really awkward. You have to like kind of stand over them and just squat. It's weird. It's weird. It's not like you can't do anything like that in sports to begin with. I mean, teabagging somebody is like laughing at them, and we see that all the time in basketball. I mean, hey, if you really want to go there, they do worse things in the NFL. And you know how those professional leagues handle that? They fine them. They don't ban them. And on top of that, bro, like it's kind of like you're censoring stuff for no reason. You're trying to create a safe space so people won't cry because they get teabagged, when literally anybody who's played an FPS before, especially Apex Legends, has gotten teabagged before. Like it's not like that's the only game that people play. Like people have played COD before, and usually that's their first introduction to an FPS genre. Like, I don't understand why banning somebody is your first response to you seeing somebody get teabagged, and especially when it's their teammate. Like, if you really wanted to make a point out of it, just warn them to not do it. But even then, that's kind of like pushing it, bro. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. And if you want more content similar to this, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you don't hit the like button, I'm going to teabag your face. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sub up, stay safe, and peace.